Hi, this is Divine Love, Light, and Wisdom with Lynn. I'm Lynn. I will never DM you or ask you for money. If someone does, just know that's not me. I can be seen on different platforms under Divine Love, Light, and Wisdom with Lynn. Lynn is Lyne. I do offer different services, some in my Reiki room, my studio, and others can be done long distance. Actually, all of them can be done long distance. So at the end of the day, if you need to contact me, you could either put a message in the comments, or you can go to my WhatsApp and my Facebook Messenger account, which is Divine Love, Light, and Wisdom with Lynn, Lynn, Lyne again. And if there's anything that you're not seeing or that you want more information about, please feel free to contact me. I've already shuffled, I've already put protection. I ask that you use your own intuition as well, because this is for the collective, and what I say may not resonate, but maybe the cards do. And so we'll start now. So this is in the protection, in the reverse. Now, what is it that you're having a hard time creating? What is it that feels stagnant? What is it that doesn't feel like it's new? Do you feel like you're stuck in the same mundane situation maybe? Perhaps you just can't see the joy in life. Perhaps you just can't see the brighter side of things. A lot of things are about perception. You can have two people who experience the exact same thing. One will be in joy and the other one won't. It's not a judgment, it just is. And at the end of the day, you can change anything around. Maybe it's a job that you're continuously going to. Maybe you feel like you're on a hamster wheel. Maybe it's a relationship that just doesn't seem to get better. Maybe it's just that you just can't get a new idea. If you're a writer and you're trying to write a book and you're just stuck on page 1 or chapter 1, this could be many, many different things. Now, let's say an affirmation together. And you could say this in your mind. And don't forget, you can also rewind and replay this. Great creativity is blossoming in my life. I am open to new ideas and actions that expand my soul's expression in the world. Anything, this can help it turn this around to this instead. What is it you can't see? Perhaps it's the perception, or perhaps it just is where you're at right now. Sometimes we're just meant to sit still as well, because sometimes this is where we get the greatest awakening, where we will venture out and do or see something different, whether it's going deeper within. And we'll just continue with this to see what else comes through on this reading. Ancestors, historical connections and purposes. Now, the ancestors are trying to nudge you to something new. They're trying to help you. They're trying to make you see things in a different light. What is it that needs to be healed? Is it possible that it's ancestral? There's something that needs to be healed ancestrally? Is it possible that they are simply guiding you because they're seeing where you're at and they're trying to nudge you in the right direction? And also trying to help you raise your vibration. Because when we get into a lower vibration, sometimes we just can't see the light. We just can't see how things can get better. But they know, they see that bigger vantage point. They see the bigger picture. And let's do a little affirmation. The loving energy of my ancestors brings healing and guidance to my life. We connect at a soul level. I am blessed. Whether your ancestors gave you grief, whether they brought you joy, it's irrelevant, because when they've crossed over, they've seen the bigger pictures. Perhaps the role they played in your life was the role they were meant to, for your highest good. and their highest good. We don't always have all the answers, but what we do know is they are looking over us, they are helping us, they are guiding us, and they are helping us heal. So let's continue. Look at this. The healing heart, love, acceptance, and romance. I love this golden heart. When I've done some Reiki healing attunements, I've rarely seen this, but I have seen some whose heart shows up as golden. Most will show up either pink, some green. I've even seen it where it kind of looks like a mixture of both. But I have on rare occasions seen a golden heart. And of course, this is energetically. It's not that if they cut you open, they would actually see it be gold. But I think what this is also saying, this is bringing you hope. It's bringing you bountiful joy and hope. You may have had blockages before concerning love. Those old frustrations and pains are being dissolved. What have you been doing lately? What have you done lately to allow the healing to come through? And I'm also getting a lot of ancestral healing, but I'm also getting past life healings and a lot of this lifetime healing. I think it's a mixture of all of them mixed together. In the process of healing heart energy, always start and end with the self. Sometimes we need to forgive others, but sometimes we also have to forgive ourselves. Just know and rest assured that the light of the divine love is shining on your own heart center. And you're the only one who can allow that. You're the only one who can allow that to come into you and to accept it, because we do have free will. New love, abundant friendship, and tenderness is on its way. And when we open our hearts, we can allow for so much more. And we are much better co-creators because we are raising our vibration. When we come into the heart coherence and we can open our hearts and heal what needs to be healed, we become much better manifestors on all levels. And the affirmation for this card is, the light of divine love heals my heart. I open my life to the tender, caring treatment my soul deserves. Excuse me. And deserves, and I think this is very profound to what I was saying earlier. It's about forgiving yourself. It's about knowing that you are worthy of the highest, purest form of divine love from source, the true source, God, creator of all that is. Now, I'm going to see if there's one more card that might resonate. Yes. Thought vibrations. Resonant choice, signature signals. Now, I'm not sure if that was meant to be upside down or right side up. For some reason, I was guided to just put it in this position. And really what this is about is your thoughts, your perception. How do you want to view things? How do you want to see things? How do you want to perceive things? How is it that you want to play things out in your mind? That will make a difference, a very big difference. If you are constantly, and I'm going to say it in the reverse as well as the upright, because I think it's meant to be in both, depending on who's listening to this. It will resonate when you hear it. In the reverse, it's warning you, and it needs your immediate attention. Are you self-critical or catastrophic in your mental dialogue? Have you become a pessimistic? Pessimistic in the life or your future or the judgment of others or the world around you? These dark thoughts can become your signal to the world, to the universe. What are you attracting to yourself? What are you attracting in your scope of your life? And I think what this is trying to say for those who are in that mind space, you're the only one who can shift that. You're the one who has control, because you do have free will. But at the end of the day, how I wanted to turn it up right, and I did. It's also reminding you, like a satellite in space, your mind is sending and receiving signals in every direction. The vibration of your thoughts and beliefs never cease projecting and receiving. This is a very real energetic influence on what you attract and manifest, just as I was saying earlier, and a powerful force in your present and future happiness. So I think what it's trying to tell you, it's trying to tell you that yes, indeed, self-love, remember self-forgiveness, love yourself, love others, forgive others, and see the perspective of things on a brighter note, even when you're in the darkness. Know that it's happening for your highest good and the greater good of all, because there's something that you need to heal. There's something that needs to come up, but also you can shift that. You can shift that and note that, because when you start paying attention to your mind thoughts, this is where you can also truly co-create what it is you want, what it is you want to attract. You will only attract what you feel you deserve. You will only attract, and I'm talking about attract the abundance, the joy, the things that you probably want in your life. But you need to shift. You need to shift that mindset. You need to shift. And when you catch yourself, say thank you. Thank you for showing me this. Thank you for helping me self-correct. So now you can shift it. Be grateful for the little things. That's when you shift it. See the beauty in things. All of a sudden, a flower is no longer just a flower. A flower just brings you joy because you sit. And it's, that saying, smell the flowers? Well, there's a purpose to that. You sit, you look at it, and then you actually appreciate it. You appreciate its presence and its beauty, but in a different context than you would have before. You might have just walked right past it, not even paid attention to it. But it's to find the joys in those little things. And so again, the healing heart, the ancestors. You can call upon the ancestors that are 100% true light and only want what's for your highest good and the greater good of all, to help you, to guide you, to give you clarity. And then we can turn this around and we could start co-creating this beautiful soul expansion and something new, because it did come the other way. But I'm going to show you the way it can be, and then you have a choice. Do the healing with them, the forgiveness, and on all levels. And I was also getting past lives earlier in this lifetime as well. And the healing heart, open your heart. That's the key. Forgiveness and love. And thought vibrations. Pay attention. Pay attention to your thoughts. And you can always course correct, because you have free will and you're a divine being. You have a God spark within. You were given free will so you can experience. You can experience the darkness. You can experience the light. What is it you want? Where do you want to sit in? Having said that, I hope for some this made a lot of sense. Namaste. Amen.